So if you just join us, we are solving trig equations in Year 11 Maths Advanced. So this is Year 11 Maths Advanced, and the topic is called trigonometry, and we're solving for tan x equals negative 0.4 in the domain of negative 2 pi is less than or equal to x is less than or equal to 2 pi. So first thing you do is x equals tan inverse negative 0.4. The calculator is going to give you a negative answer. So just making sure my calculator is rated mode first, always. So shift mode 4. And then tan inverse of negative 0.4. That will give me then, excuse me, 0.3805063771. Negative, don't forget. I'm going to save that answer by going shift mode A. So the answer is in A now. All right. So don't be afraid of this negative answer, because what it means really is, now that you're an expert in negative angles, the angle is here. The size of it is 0.3805, round off to 4 decimal places. And then that means you're going that way. So that's one answer, right? And the answer is negative here because you had a negative here for your tan ratio. And that makes sense because you're in the cos quadrant. That means that the tan of that angle should be negative. The tan of negative of this size here, by the way. So that just means that in terms of the diagram. Where else is the tan going to be negative? Well, it will be in this quadrant here. But more of that to come. Let me just exhaust this possibilities first. So when you go that way, the answer is negative. Well, if you go the other way, that's your positive answer of this. Because remember, any angle has got a negative version and a positive version. And the positive version of this is going to be 2 pi, take away that size. So that means it's 2 pi, right, minus 0.3805. And just go using the calculator. So I'm going to go 2 pi, actually plus the answer because it's already negative. It's going to be 5.9027 to 40p. Okay? And so that's one set of answers. I'm going to write that down there. So that's going to be negative 0.3805 to 40p and 5.9027. That's one set. Here is the other set. All right. Where else is the tan going to be negative? Well, like I said, it's going to be negative in the sine quadrant. This is a sine quadrant. So the tan with this angle in this will be negative. So that's 0.303805, I should say. Whatever that is, that's important. That sets a tone for all the other answers. And that's the other answer you have. So going from the positive direction, that x is going to be pi minus that. Using the calculator. So you go pi, actually plus that one because it's already safe, it's minus, by the way. So that's going to be 2.7611 to 40p. And the other answer, its negative representation is going that way, and that would be pi, negative pi plus that. Because that's pi plus that, but in your negative direction. So the answer is negative pi plus that answer in terms of magnitude, but it's negative that. So that means then is negative then, let me get that guy up. There's your A back, but remember it's negative. And then you minus another pi. And that will be negative 3.5221 40p. So that's 4 answers. So that's 2 there, and that's 2 more. You have to put it all together. Any order, doesn't matter. So negative 0.3805, 5.9027, 2.7611, and negative 3.5221. these are your 4 answers that answers the original question of what is tan x equals minus 4 in that values of x, for those values of x. And that's basically how you answer this. Is 4 answers. So I'm going to stop there.